You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Jiggy choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Jiggy choke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. I'm in the building, baby. You know how we do. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday. Even when 50 need a whole week of planning to respond to the squatters day. Joke, no joke. We live in the flesh. Funky fresh in the flesh. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Joke, no joke. You already know. Wait for a few of y'all to come on in. You know, I ain't sending out no notifications. So if you already in the building, please do me a favor, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing, just a push of a button. You heard me? You heard me? Come on in, Wodies. Shout out to all my people in Louisiana. Come on in, Wodies. All right? Come on in. Where all my Detroit people at? What up, though? Everybody from Detroit, what up, though? Come on in, come on in. Everybody from the Michigan area, what up, though? You know what I mean? Come on in. Where all my St. Louis heads at? Where you at, Dirty? Come on in, Dirty. Come on in, Dirty. All right? Where my ATLians at? My people in the dirty South. Where you at, Shotty? Come on, Shotty. Come on in the show, Shotty. There, Shotty. Where you at, Shotty? My dirty South heads at. My New Yorkers, where you at? Is you stupid or is you dumb? You know what I mean? Is you stupid or is you dumb? Where you at, B? Yo, B. Where you at, B? All you New Yorkers, where you at, B? Come on in. All my Aussies at? Where you at? My Australians at? What up, Dirty? St. Louis in the building, Dirty. What up, Dirty? Where my Chi-Town heads at? Chicago. Where you at, Chicago? Chicago, you in the building? Where my lokes at? My West Coasters. Where my lokes at, like Reggie Wright Jr.? Where you at, Loke? My Grape Street Loke. Reggie Wright Jr., where you at, Loke? Where my Bloods at? Where you at, Blood? West Coast. Where you at? My Mexicanos. Where you at? My Latinos. What up, what up? Mami, ven aquí. Come on, mami, ven aquí, come on. Where you at, mami? Hit that like button, mami. All right? Where my Caucasians at? Hey, guy. Reffing guy. Come on and get in the show, guy. Where y'all at? Choke, no joke, you already know. We in the building, man. I'm waiting for 16 more people to come in. Make it a nice even 100. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Indians. Where my Indians at? Ho. How. All right. Who else? My Brits. My Brits, where you at? London. Where are you at, London? Come on, you want some crumpets? Come holla at your dog. Choke no joke if you got some crumpets for your boy. All right. Everybody over in Paris, Italy, Amsterdam, Germany, what up? All my people in Africa, what up? Canada, what up? All right, Ireland, what up? All my Caribbean massive, what up? Jamaica, Bahamas, Bimini, what up? Panama, what up? Panamanians, what up? Mexicanos, Mexico, what up? Venezuela, what up? Puerto Rico, what up? Turks and Caicos, Antigua, what up? St. Bart's, what up? Choke no joke, we in the building, man. So, this nigga 50 is scared. Yo, I never thought I'd see the day where 50 Cent is scared to clap back immediately. Fab put so much pressure on 50 Cent, bro. 50 is over here making excuses not to clap back, bro. He shook. He's so rusty. He had to go to the store, get some WD-40 to pour on his microphone. He had to get his that nigga 50 went to the storage. 50 went to the storage. He got his old rhyme books. He had that. That nigga looking through for bars in his old rhyme books. Yo, 50 Cent, he is so under pressure, yo. Yo, man. Yo, this dude, he used to have a clap back like this for everything. That nigga's you ever seen the Wizard of Oz? When they found the Tin Man and he was just stuck in he just stuck in the woods like this. That's 50. 50. Yayo and them is over there like, icky, icky, icky. They pumping oil in his joints, like trying to get him moving. Come on, 50. Them niggas did that freestyle over a week ago. What you doing? They over here pumping oil in his joints. He like, he trying to come back. Yo, 50 is so scared, bro. He is so scared. He is so rusty. That nigga is the Tin Man on Russ. They need to do one of those what you call it? You ever see on Instagram when they use Coca-Cola and other stuff to get rust off? They trying to make some type of formula to get the rust off 50 Cent. He is the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz, just stuck in the woods like this. He don't know what to do. Fab and them just walked up on him. He just stuck. Like niggas is putting the oil in his mouth like pause. Yo, let me tell y'all, man. That nigga 50 is making excuses, bro. He is making excuses to clap back. He talking about, nah, man, yo, I'm getting ready for New Year's. You know, New Year's? You get ready for New Year's? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And he talking about he getting ready for New Year's and he gonna get back at dudes after New Year's. What? Yo, you remember the days in hip hop where dudes would have, they would be in the studio and they would drop a response in less than 24 hours? Not Curtis the Tin Man. Not no more. Let me show you what Curtis the Tin Man is doing. You remember when he was going back and forth with Cam? We didn't have to have holiday weights. This dude, we need holiday weights for Curtis. Hold on. Where is he at? Yeah. He like, yeah, he done lost his swag so bad. He think he Leonardo DiCaprio, 50 DiCaprio. Yo, look at it, look at this thing. It ain't even New Year's Eve yet, right? He talking about let's toast to success, health, and prosperity. I'm planning my new year. When I'm done, I'll come out to play. You know everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't in the end. Really? That's your response to the squatters? That's your response to the squatters. Let's toast to success. I'm planning my new year. Really? No, bro. No. Sorry, Curtis. No, 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 no. No, no, we not going for it. 50 is scared, and he's sitting there, he's so rusty that he can't clap back in 24 hours. But let me tell you something. Fab, as soon as you drop your joint 50, and it better not be no meme, we don't want no trolling, we don't want no documentary. we, we want bars, okay? We don't want you putting cases on niggas. I'm, nigga, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. We don't want none of that. Don't turn to Denzel and Training Day. Don't start putting cases on niggas. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Yo, this dude is talking about after New Year's. After New Year's, he will get back at them. He's rusty. He's rusty. He needs time. He don't know what to do. They all sitting around. You see, he ain't even been trolling. He ain't been saying nothing on his Instagram. He is buying time. He's buying time. And I'm telling you, Fab is in the studio. Fab probably got 5 responses already written. already recorded. Him, Jim, and all of them, they in the studio now. Oh, word, you need the New Year's to come back? Oh, we'll be waiting. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop another one on him before he even come back. But 50 proved to y'all, he's shook, scared to death, scared to hook. Look, look, he said that, look, this is what he doing now. See, this is why he lost his swag. Because he done left the hood. He don't hang with hood niggas no more. You know what I mean? He hanging out with Rodney Dangerfield. It's this is why he ain't got time to go in the booth. Because he lost it as a rapper, bro. And y'all, some of y'all, nah, you know, 50 a businessman now. You know, 50 a mogul. No, you know, 50 a, no, 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 no. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Oh, nah, you know, 50 doing big things, you know, at Shreveport and Louisiana, you know, he get in the studio, you know, he got his network. And no, 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 no. 50 is a rapper. He claimed to be one of the best, right? That nigga is the Tin Man. That he's rusty. Right? He got Yayo Okamurda over there right now, oiling up his joints. Iggy, 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 Iggy. Come on, 50. Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. 50, come on. 50, come on. The people are saying you scared, 50. Yeah, yo. Is that you? Yeah, yo. That nigga said, he busy. What you doing busy? You busy doing what? Huh? You doing busy doing what? Hanging out with Shay Whitey? Huh? What are you busy doing? That you can't get in the studio. You rich. You should have the studio on the jet. You should have the studio on the tour bus. You should have a studio in the back of the Maybach, the Range Rover truck. You got money to go to studio in any city. Who Kid got a gang of instrumentals. Who Kid could call any producer, new, old, current, relevant, not relevant. He got, you still got beats that people been giving you for years that you didn't use. You can go and use their instrumentals like they used yours. It is no excuse, brother, that you talking about. It's no excuse. Check, check, check. Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Make sure y'all can hear me before I go on my little tangent. Somebody just tried to call in. All right, good looking. Kareem Smickety, appreciate it. Right? So, let me tell y'all how BS 50 is, right? Let me tell you how BS is. 50 talking about he too busy and he planning for the new year, this, that, and the other, right? New Year's is, let me look at my calendar to make sure I'm right. New Year's is 3 days away. They dropped the Squatters freestyle on Christmas, right? Which was the 25th, which was a Thursday. 50 talking about he need to the new year. He planning for New Year's. That will be a whole week. A whole week. It gotta take you a week to clap back? Like a whole week? What happened to you, 50? You lost the kid. Kid. Yo, it's the kid 50 Cent. Your new name is the Tin Man, bro. 50 new name is the Tin Man. Somebody go and get that nigga a heart. Somebody go get that nigga some courage. You know what I'm saying? Somebody go get that nigga some bars. Eminem, mind your business. Lloyd Banks, mind your business. Mind y'all business. Do not come getting in this. Let this nigga handle it on his own. Mr. Troll. He said he's working on his New Year's, and now he want to say peace and prosperity and all this stuff. After you done drag Diddy, you had all the time in the world to go on a whole tour dragging Diddy. Hundreds of millions a day about Diddy, right? Dudes rap at you, and you gotta wait a whole week. A whole week? They dropped this on the 25th. You telling us you need a whole week? You rusty, 50. 50, you rusty. You rusty. You are now the official Tin Man of hip hop, brother. You scared. This nigga scared. Them niggas smoked your cousin. Yeah. The nigga turned to MC8. Yeah, yo riding in the car with 50 like he MC8. They smoked your cousin. that nigga, that nigga 50. Yo, let me out the car, yo. Instead of dough. Let me out the car. Let me out the car. That nigga's Cuba Gooding Jr. That nigga said he need a week. Yo, I need a week. Yo, I need a week. You know, I'm sitting over here, working on my New Year's. But when I come back, y'all know that when y'all mess with me, you know what it is when I come back. You know how it is. No. You need a whole week. Fab ain't even Nas, bro. Fab ain't even Jay-Z. You need a week for Fab? We know you rusty. And you talking about get rich and die trying. Right, nigga. Right. You sold 50 million records worldwide. Yeah, but you ain't got that clap back. You ain't got that clap back. You need a whole week. A whole week. 50 Cent need a whole week to go at a freestyle, bro. But let me tell you something. Let me show you something else, right? He ain't got no time to go in the booth, but he hosting a party with a bunch of scrippers, right? He doing scripper concerts now. You don't got time to go in the studio and reply to these guys, but you got time to host a scrippers party. Like, you're doing a concert. This ain't even Madison Square Garden. This ain't even New York City. You hosting a party in Long Island. Shout out to Long Island, Strong Island. No disrespect to y'all, right? But this ain't even Brooklyn. This ain't even the Bronx. Like, this ain't even the five boroughs. You all the way out in Long Island holding a scripted party tonight. Free promo for those brothers out here that's throwing this party. If you're in Long Island, go see 50 Cent tonight and tell him he is officially the Tin Man of hip hop. He's rusty. He needs a week to get back at Fab, Mano, Dave East, and Jim Jones. So if you're into scrippers, you know what I'm saying, and you're into hanging out at the Gentlemen's Club. Today, December 28th, 50 got all the time. Look, he talking about, I'm outside, pull up. No, nigga, you should be inside the studio. You should be inside the studio. Talking about, I'm outside. Man, the COVID is over. We all outside. You ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? You talking about, I'm outside. Duh. COVID is over, brother. We all outside. Turn this light on. I left my other light. That's a little better, right? So 50 Cent is shook. He's not confident in his pen game and his rap game to come back in 24 hours. Fab done slapped him up so crazy that he out here, he probably high 50, 50 probably hired a private investigator. He probably hired a private investigator to get some dirt on Fab. Like he is so shook that he sees the pressure. Trust me, he sees the pressure. That's why he put that response on his Instagram talking about, yo man, I'm focusing on my new year. I want to give everybody a shout out, peace, love, prosperity. Like, you don't turn to FOI out here. That nigga, he the fruit of Islam. You might see 50 on the highway selling bean pies and final calls. Now he's such a peaceful dude after he just dragged Diddy, right? He just dragged Diddy for days, bro. 100 memes a day, right? But he ain't got no clapback for Fab. He ain't got no clapback for Jim Jones and them. Well, a minute ago was, oh, man, I'm buy the building. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, all they did was rap. That's it. All they did was rap. They just rap 50. That's what you've been doing for the last 30 years, bro. All you did was rap. And now you need a week. We got to wait around so bad, they smacked you into the future. We got to wait till 2026. That nigga say, yo, I'll be back in the future. 50 McFly. 50 McFly. We got to catch you back in the future. Right? That nigga 50, that nigga 50 said, yo, yo, I'm saying, I'm setting it up for my new year. You know what I'm saying? So I'll come back after New Year's. I see y'all out there. I'll be back in the new year. Oh, so you mean to tell me when Uncle Murder do the wrap up that you won't even be able to say, yo, 50 responded to Fab? What, yo, Murder, what side are you gonna play, Murder? You gonna go against your Brooklyn Knights? Fab never did nothing to you, Murder. He ain't say nothing about you, Murder. Mano ain't say nothing about you, Murder. He ain't say nothing about you. Jim ain't say nothing about you, Murder. Murder, what side you gonna play? Are you gonna be like Banks and Yayo? Can't be friends with dudes because you standing next to 50? 50 gonna kick you out the Supremes because you got to jump in this beef. Where you stand, Murder? Murder, you ain't got to get in this murder. I know we going to hear about this in the wrap up. You know what I mean? We should. And I hope you keep it real. How Fab smoked your man 50. You know what I mean? I know you can't tell the truth around 50 because he'll kick you out the Supremes. You know, Yayo, y'all Diana Ross, 50 Cent Ross in the Supremes. He gonna kick you out the group. Uh, he gonna go Destiny Child on y'all niggas. Leave you Michelle, Yayo, and Murder Roland. He gonna kick y'all. He gonna go on tour without y'all niggas. He cow. He gonna be 50 Cent Curtis Cowboy. Curtis Cowboy Carter. That nigga, that nigga need a week. Yo, Fab, you cooked that nigga. That nigga, yo, them niggas is over there scraping the burnt off that nigga. You know how back in the day you couldn't afford, well, I know I couldn't. Like you make a mistake and burn the toast, and you gotta scrape the burnt off and then throw the butter on there. That's 50. They burnt that nigga. That nigga 50, they scraping the burnt off him right now. They over there oiling up his joints with the WD-40. That nigga Dr. Dre is over there doing surgery on 50. Like up in the club video. That they had to go take 50 back to Dr. Dre, back to the hospital and put them things on him and stuff. Remember how he was looking at the Super Bowl? He was all extra. He reenacted that joint, but he looked all fat in the face. Yeah, they got to work it off. I'm disappointed in 50. I'm used to 50 clapping back, running like Ja Rule. You should have got at that nigga with some bars, Ja Rule. Because as you can see, he wouldn't have been able to come right back, Ja. Ja, you might as well go jump in there and hit him with some bars too, Ja. That nigga's rusty. That nigga's rusty. And niggas out here making excuses for him. Nah, you know, it's gonna take 50 some time because you know in his schedule, you know, his calendar, he got, you know, he got this going on. And he got this going on, you know, he might be hosting the New Year's Eve joint where the ball's gonna drop. So, you know, he gotta go in his studio and rehearse. They gotta rehearse for their shows. You know, no. We don't want to hear that. It should not be taking Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, the dude that put out the massacre, right? A whole week to respond to Fab, a freestyle. This is a freestyle, bro. Like, this is a mixtape joint. They didn't do a whole album. Like, yo, man. Y'all remember when 50 used to be sharp? And he would clap back immediately? I mean, this dude said, yo, he actually went to his Instagram and said, yo, I'm working on myself for the new year. I'll be back in the future. Like 50 McFly. Like that nigga went to put gas in the DeLorean. He probably going back to the doctor. What's the doctor name in Back to the Future? What's the doc name Back in the Future? Oh man. Yeah, I should have wrote this one out. I I should have wrote this one out. Because, yo, that nigga, he going to the doctor, him and his little dog, they gonna go back to the future and get some rhymes. He gotta go find his old rhyme book. Yo, I can't believe he went on his Instagram and said, yo, I'm focusing in on this. What is it, Doc Brown? That's what it is? It was Doc Dre. Yo, I can't believe 50 went to his Instagram and said that he will respond next year. Next year? Next year. 50. Next year, bro? Come on, bro. Christopher Lloyd, that's his real name. Yo, bro, man. 50, man. You disappointed me, man. I really thought we was about to get into that old New York rap. If that was Jadakiss, bro, Jada would have had something out the same day. I wouldn't even gave Jada 48 hours. If that was Jada would have went right back at Fab and them the same day. The same day. I put everything on it. He wouldn't have been like, nah, man, you know, peace and prosperity. Peace? Peace and prosperity? For what you just did to Diddy? Now you want peace and prosperity? You joking, right? You are joking, right? Like, I'm starting to believe 50 don't even control his Instagram. Like, if he can be trolling and doing all these skits and all this stuff on Instagram, right? 3, 4, 5 posts a day. Now I'm willing to believe that it's possibly somebody else controlling this Instagram. That's probably a staff. Because the staff can't go and record in the studio for him. 50 might as well just go ahead and use AI to write his verse. Cause like he shook, bro. 50 is shook, bro. He need a week. If you think I'm lying, go on his Instagram. I just showed it. He said he got some stuff to do and he'll be back in the future, 2026, and he will respond. I guarantee you, mark my words, whatever 50 response is going to be next year, like, we ain't promised tomorrow, man. Why we gotta wait next year? Like, I guarantee you, where he respond, Fab is going to drop that same day. I don't give Fab 3 days after 50 response. He gonna be on 50 Kulo like white on rice, right? That he gonna be on 50 Kulo like steak on doodle. Watch. It ain't gonna take Fab a whole week to respond. 50 don't want that. 50 is in there cooking. He's cooking. He probably already did a joint. They like, I don't know, 50. Like, you might want to work on something else. That's not it. 50 said, yo, y'all. So if you just tuned in, it's the legendary videographer, producer, director, Choke No Joke, / comedian, / artist, / actor, right? If you just tuned in, I came to update you for all those who's been waiting for 50 Cent to respond to the Squatters freestyle. 50 Cent has updated us and said he is aware that they took shots at him. And he just wants y'all to know that he's working on stuff, and he's wishing everyone peace and prosperity for the new year, and that he will be back next year, and he'll respond next year, you know, and when people take shots at him, it really normally don't go well for them. So if you've been waiting with your ear to the internet, your eyes on the World Wide Web, scrolling through Instagram, waiting for the Curtis Jackson reply to the Squatters freestyle, I'm here to sadly disappoint you that 50 ain't the man that he used to be. This ain't the G Unit mixtape days. This ain't the days of when, Ja Rule did a joint and he bounced right back with the joint with like Busta and Eminem. He needs some time, y'all. 50 needs some time. He's a little older now. The abs are gone. He's a little in the face. You know, he just, time has took a toll on the brother. And we got to be sympathetic to, him aging, you know, even though, Fab aged and, everybody else aged. But, 50 done got like Jay-Z. He ain't around the hood no more. The only hood he's around is Yayo and Uncle Murder. And even Yayo's not hood anymore. Because now he eats alligator souffle and caviar pancakes. He's no longer going to Kennedy's Fried Chicken. He think he's better than everybody because he eats pumpkin pie. He don't eat sweet potato pie no more like the rest of us for Thanksgiving. Tony Yayo now eats alligator souffle, caviar pancakes. He goes snowing. He go make snow angels in the Swiss Alps. He don't even build snowman in the hood no more, in the grass in the projects. He go to Mount Everest with his children to go snowboarding. He don't slide on cardboard no more. He gets a snowmobile. He's not hood anymore. These guys are too rich. Even Uncle Murder, he don't fly on Spirit Frontier no more. He's Land Jet Lenny. They don't fly Delta, Southwest no more. These guys, they lost touch of reality when it comes to the hood. They better than us all. So you got Land Jet Lenny, he never pays for the jet. Of course, he gets a free ride with 50. He's not paying for the jet. He's not paying for the fuel. Fuel alone is 50 grand, on the jet for a 5-hour flight, right? But he's better than us now, They don't go through commercial airports no more. Unless, 50's not around or 50's not going on the trip. So these guys have lost touch with reality. They like Jay-Z when people refer to Jay-Z, oh, the nigga Jay is out of here. That nigga's far gone. That nigga's so far gone. That's 50, right? You just seen the picture I just showed you with him hanging out with, the people not of the culture. He's changed, though. So when a dude like Fab steps to the booth and smokes his boots, he don't understand that no more. He forgot what hip-hop beef was. Hip-hop beef, you don't take more than 48 hours to reply. That nigga told us, yo, man, Yeah, I seen what Fab and them did, man. Y'all, I understand y'all. I'm not who y'all think. I'm not 50 Cent no more. I'm Curtis Jackson. I have to put that on my calendar and get back at these guys. Like I have to get that schedule. I have to call my assistant and say, hey, put on my calendar that I need to reply to Fabulous and Jim Jones and them for the Squatters remix. Can you schedule that? Yeah, and I need you to schedule a couple of producers to come in and work with me. Put those guys on the calendar too. Yeah. Um, Wait, let me check my schedule. Let me call my manager. Yeah, yeah. What day do I have my son? Okay. When do I have to take him back? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, these guys, Fabulous in them, they did this, squatters freestyle of me. And, my old fans, the black guys, the black people, yeah, they expected me to reply. And, for us to get this money, I still have to act like I'm part of the community, the hip hop community, because if they, understand that, you know, I don't, really rock with the blacks like that no more, you know, then everything's going to be ruined for us. So I still have to act black, you know. So I'll take my son back, for the new year, and then yeah, I need all y'all to come to the studio. Yayo, Uncle Murder, get some of the little black kids from the neighborhood and have them come to the studio. You get them some Hennessy and marijuana and some blunts. They still smoke blunts. Do the guys still smoke blunts? Yeah, get the blunts. Get the blunts for the guys, right? And have them all come to the studio and make sure y'all get a tray of chicken, because I need a real response when I get into this booth. And I need to understand. And don't get the guys that's gonna kiss my ass. I need some real responses. Like that guy Choke No Joke, make sure he's in the studio. He'll tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I need guys like Choke No Joke in the studio because he's not gonna be yes man me to death. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Yayo there to tell me if it's hot or not, because Yayo's gonna say whatever to keep the lights on, right? Yeah, get guys like Choke No Joke, you know, some of these guys is gonna keep it real, all right? And get these guys some chicken, some macaroni and cheese. Like they still like Popeyes. Do they still have Popeyes? They have Popeyes still? Yeah. You know what? Go to the hood. Go to Kennedy. They still have Do they still have Kennedy fried chickens? Somebody said they still have Kennedy. Okay. Yeah. So go to the Kennedy's fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to make sure it's extra greasy, right? All right. Yeah. And get do they still have the little sweet potato pies? We don't need yayo and the caviar pancakes and all that. Do they still have 40 ounces? They still sell 40 ounces? Yeah, get a couple of cases of Old English 800, right? You could get a few bottles of Moet, because the Clico, these guys don't even know what that is. Cristal, that's way above their taste. Don Perignon, no, no. Get them some Moet, the White Star, right? And some blunts, and get some weed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're on murder. They know where to find the weed at. These guys, they still smoke that stuff, you know. So, yeah. So, what we need, what else do we need to make the guys in the neighborhood happy, right? And offer them a few dollars too, man. Don't, because if it's free, they might not tell me the truth, right? Yeah, offer these guys a few dollars too, yeah. So, yeah, so, all right, so I got a schedule. I'll be bringing my son back to the top of the year. I'm getting him put in on my schedule. What day? When is New Year's? Thursday? Oh, God. Well, I have to go to a conference on Friday. I'm doing polo with the guys, on Saturday. So, oh, I don't. What let's do about Monday, okay? And I can't lose this, guys. I need y'all to get Eminem on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I need my favorite white boy to be there. I need his help. Tell Eminem, and I know I've been very rude to Banks, but tell Banks, I'm sorry, and I need a couple of punchlines from the PLK. So, yeah, right? And schedule me for a strip club. I need to be around the black girls with the voluptuous BBLs. Yeah, I need to be inspired. Get me around some of these black girls, you know, yeah, the ones with the fake butts, and make sure you have some of the girls with the lip injections over there, right? Like the duck lip girls. Yeah, have some of the duck mouth girls there. I need to be inspired. I need some of this black energy again. You know, I need some black energy. Make sure you got the dudes in it with the pants sagging, right? I need to see niggas underwear and everything. I need to be inspired. And um, I got $1,000 for each person that got dirt on Fabulous. That mother effer, yeah, he cooked me, right? Tell DJ Clue that I got 5,000 for him for all the dirt he got on Fabulous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not going to go against Fabulous. Make it 10,000. 10,000 for each dirt. Every girl that he know that he dealt with. Bring those girls around. Bring them to the strip club. Tell them we got a section for them for some dirt on Fabulous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in the new year, y'all. Curtis Tin Man Jackson. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, y'all. Just give me a week. I need a week, and I'll be back. Okay? But in the meantime, what's his words again? Hold on. Let me get his words. His words are, let's toast to success, health, and prosperity. I'm planning my new year. When I'm done, I'll come out to play. Everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't in the end. Okay? So remember, y'all, 50 will be outside with the black girls again, right? He needs some inspiration. Okay? He's out with the black girls again. He needs some inspiration. So if you want to go to the gentlemen's club, 50 Cent will be outside, right? Tonight in Long Island, not in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, right? He got to get away from his friends to come back to the ghetto to get some inspiration, right? You see? He's doing big things out here. You know what I mean? He out here with dudes looking like Rodney Dangerfield. You know, he's out here. See, he's different now. He lost that swag. You see him, right? He lost that swag. He was just trolling Little Kim. See, the boy rich. He rich. He lost it. You know? This is why you need a week, y'all. Cause you don't get inspired being bougie. You dig? You don't get inspired. This is why Jay-Z can't do no music. He ain't got no hood niggas around him no more. He ain't got nobody to steal from. He ain't got no inspiration. And that's the same thing with 50. He about to have a bunch of little young niggas in the studio. He need to walk through the project, smell the piss in the staircase, and get some inspiration. It's over. Fab put 50 in a space where 50 got to think about it. He know this could be career ending for him. This is Kendrick and Drake. Of course he ain't got no hunger. He definitely ain't got no hunger. He eating too good. He eating caviar pancakes. That nigga ain't seen a box with Ain't Your Mama on it since she took the bandana off. 50 don't even know that Ain't Your Mama don't even wear the bandana no more. Fab, you put this nigga under pressure, Fab. Fab, you put 50 under pressure. That nigga said he got to put it in his schedule. He'll be back next year. Next year. Fab, you should just drop another one just for GP. Just because you got him so scared. But I guarantee you, Fab is in the studio right now cooking. He probably gonna have like 3 to 5 joints ready for when 50 come back. Cause he know he coming back. 50 probably went and got a whole writing team, like a movie set. They doing rehearsals. Like, if he come back with a lackluster effort, oh, his whole career is gonna be over. Fab is going to be the 50 Cent killer. He gonna do what Ja Rule couldn't do. And 50 scared. If y'all think 50 ain't scared, you got another thing coming. 50 is looking for dirt. 50 is looking for inspiration. He's not inspired to rap. Y'all telling me it takes 50 an entire week. And the only reason he did that post talking about, yo, I'm doing my schedule for the new year. Nigga, get out of here. You doing your schedule for the new year. What that got to do with you sitting down listening to a beat and writing 16? That don't even take 2 hours. He don't know what to do. He went and put a post on Instagram saying he will address this next year. Is that nigga think he the president or something? You know this nigga lost his ghetto card. You know he lost his hip hop card. If he get on Instagram and say that, I will address this next year. So what you telling us is you need a whole week to respond to a freestyle and you rap? 50. I'm disappointed in you, bro. You ain't even send your soldiers out there and clap back. Like you supposed to send Yayo out there to say something. Like you a week he went and addressed this by saying I need some time. When you read between the lines, all he's saying is I need some time. Woo! Dumb niggas came at me like that. I need some time to get back to it, y'all. You know, I'm working on my schedule for the year. Nigga, come on, man. You tell me you working for the schedule for next year and it take you 7 days and you ain't got no time. Excuse me. You don't have no time in the whole week to go in the studio and lay down 16 bars. We got to wait a whole week for that. But you could go host a concert in the strip club. You got time to go perform at a strip club in Long Island. Not a major venue. Not 50,000, not 100,000, not a festival, not even 10,000. In a club that hold about 2,000 people. 1,000, 2,000 the most. I'm giving it 500 to 1,500 people. You got time to go host at a gentleman's club in New York City. But you ain't got time to go in the booth because you working on your schedule for the next year. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. You was killing this nigga Diddy out here for days. 3 or 4 videos on Instagram a day. You was running around doing ABC, Good Morning America. You was doing all these interviews for Diddy. But you don't got time. We gotta wait over a week for a rap response? 50. What happened to that? That ain't 50, yo. That's the clone. They cloned that nigga. They cloned him. That ain't Curtis Jackson, y'all. That's the clone. The real 50 would have clapped back already. The nigga that 50 no, 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 no. Y'all not gonna convince me that's the real 50 Cent. That is not the real 50 Cent. Either that or he's scared of Fab. If you think 50 is better than Fab lyrically, if you think 50 can destroy Fab lyrically, then explain to me why he need a week. Just explain to me why he go to his Instagram to say, yo, I'm planning my New Year's peace and prosperity. Peace. This nigga is giving Diddy hell in jail. Peace. He's not even worried about Diddy's daughters who are out here without their mother, without their father. And he's talking about peace and prosperity. And these girls don't got their mother or father, and he doing everything he can to keep Diddy in jail, accusing him of Tupac, accusing him of Biggie, listening to Gene Squale's stupid ass. peace and prosperity, and he's working on his schedule for next year, and he'll respond to Jim Jones, Fab, Mano, and Dave East next year? 50 Cent? Mr. Clapback? I thought New York was going to have a nice comeback in hip hop. 50's a 10 man. He's rusty. He's stuck out in the woods. He need Eminem to roll up on him with some WD-40. They can even put some Crisco in his joints. Any kind of oil. That nigga said a week, y'all. A week. A week. He responded on Instagram. He didn't even get on. That's how I know somebody got to be controlled. That nigga put out a press release. Yo, 50, that technically that's what that is. 50 put out a press release saying, yo, man, I know Fab and them niggas cooked me. But, right now I'm working on my schedule for the new year. So peace and prosperity to people out there. In this press release, I'm letting y'all know that, I'll be back next year and I'll address this next year. But y'all know when people go at me, it go wrong for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how it used to go, bro. That's how it used to go. But the fact that you putting out a press release on Instagram about battle rap, you about to get your ghetto card revoked. You acting like a white boy now. You acting like a corporate goddamn white boy putting out press releases for battle rap. I'm going to change my title to 50 Cent put out a press release addressing Fab on Instagram. This nigga put out a press release. Wow. I'm disappointed. 50 Cent put out a press release that he will address this next year, y'all. So everybody, don't expect nothing. Go on with your New Year, plan your New Year's Eve party. You know what I'm saying? Go to Times Square, see the ball drop. I heard they doing the ball drop in Chicago this year. You might want to go there if you're in the Chicago area. Just layer up if you go to Chicago because it's going to be cold. You know what I mean? But 50 Cent has officially put out a press release on Instagram saying that, he's busy right now, and that he will address this next year, But, we know he's busy. He's working on the new Street Fighter movie, He's working on his studio in Louisiana. He's hosting this strip club tonight, He doesn't have time to rap. He doesn't have, the old 50 Cent I know, he could go remove his bowels and sit on the toilet and pen 16. This new guy, this clone, I don't know who this guy is, man. This guy, it takes him over a week to respond and three of these guys ain't even the strongest rappers in the game. Like, the only person he really got to worry about is Fabulous. But Jim Jones is looking stronger than 50 right now. This is pathetic, man. I thought these dudes was gonna bring back that old New York rap. My nigga 50 put out a press release instead of bars. It's sad, man. It's a sad day in hip hop. Well, I'm gonna sign off, y'all. You know, let's say a prayer for 50 for peace and prosperity. You know, he don't want he don't want no smoke with these guys. Y'all give him a week, y'all. Okay? Y'all give him a week. He needs some time. I know y'all was expecting a quick clap back, you know, but we don't want no memes. We don't want no Instagram trolling. We want to see your ass in that booth, Curtis. So if please chill with the press releases. We don't need that. We're waiting to hear stuff. Send us a press release over the speakers. Okay? All right? Choke no joke, y'all already know, man. Somebody go find the Tin Man, oil up his joints. You see him in the strip club tonight, pass him a can of WD-40, a bottle of Crisco, help oil his joints. Somebody pass him a rhyme book with some raps in it. One of fat. The G Unit era, the mixtape 50 Cent is gone. That was a time, man. That was a time. Well, Choke No Joke. Follow me on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. You know, it was a day when 50 Cent could clap back in 12 hours. Now the brother needs weeks. It's a sad day in hip hop. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cry in the car. You know, it's over. 50, you disappointed me, 50. I gotta wait a week. Choke no joke. I'm out, y'all. What?